DJ. So now it's time for another big fan of yours, Steve. Top from Kaimukdam.
Top.
Yes.
How are you?
Hello. Hello, Steve. How are you?
Okay. I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right here. Thank you.
Good.
Okay. I try to figure out the questions because a lot of guys have already asked some good questions.
Of course, that's what happens.
Yeah, and okay, definitely we got some great answers as well. Okay. So what was your best experience when you were in Spain playing in La Liga, or your best memory? Just tell us some.
Well, I think the great things are first when I joined, which was a very exciting time, quite a scary time, but when I joined was really exciting. And then we went on pre-season tour and I got to know a lot of the players. Of course, when you go and join a team, the main thing you want to do when you play football for any team at any level, whether you're playing in the under 11s, under 15s, you want to be successful. You want to win the league. You want to lift a trophy. So the next time is, in my first year, we won the Champions League, which was, an incredibly important thing to win when you play for Real Madrid, because they're associated with that. They've won that trophy more times than anybody. So it's incredibly important to win that trophy. And then after that, to win the league and to win, the Super Cup and things like that. When you play for Real Madrid, all people talk about is how many trophies you've won. You need to win trophies. You need to be successful. So whenever you can win those trophies and spend time with your teammates and celebrate with your teammates, it's incredibly important.
Okay, you're talking a lot about your teammates. So how difficult was it, to get to know them, and then they get to know you and accepted you as a new player, and coming from abroad as well, and particularly coming from Premier League?
Well, initially it was hard, Top, to be honest. You have to show that you're a nice person. You have to show that you wanna try and adapt to their lifestyle. You wanna be with them and be friends with them. But most importantly, you have to show that you're a very good footballer. And I hope I did that. You have to show on the training grounds that you can play. You have to show them what you can do. And you have to show that you can help the team. I think that's the most important thing. It goes without saying. So initially it was hard, like in any new job that you undertake. If you left and went to move in a foreign country, you have to learn the language, and you have to learn the language quick. You have to be able to converse. But it happens with everybody. When Zinedine Zidane left Juventus and came to play for Real Madrid, he didn't speak Spanish. He spoke French. He spoke Italian. So of course he had to learn. So it's the same for absolutely everybody. You have to work hard. You have to learn the language, and you have to show your teammates how good you are with the football.
Okay. And having said that, would you have made the same decision to go to Real Madrid or to go to La Liga?
Absolutely. I don't know whether you've been to Madrid, Top, but before I left.
The weather is surely better than in England.
Correct. I lived in Liverpool. Which is, of course, a big city in England, but not the biggest. There was, I don't know, 500,000 people lived in Liverpool at the time. I went to Madrid, which of course is a far bigger city, with more restaurants, more bars, more theatres, more culture, because of the size of it and because it's a capital city. The weather was a lot different. Of course, it was in the summer. It was very hot. In the winter, it was still cold, but very, very bright and beautiful and sunny. And I loved the lifestyle, the Spanish lifestyle of, siestas and going out later. That personally for me, that suited me really, really well. That's what I loved, and I missed that. So I would definitely choose the city of Madrid all the time, because I had an incredible experience.
Okay, you talk about a lifestyle, and how about your footballing style? Would that suit you more with La Liga and the team like Real Madrid?
No, I think it all depends on the team you play for. And I played for Liverpool before I left Madrid, and they played the same style of football. They had a huge history. Both teams were very successful. They always wanted to play football, entertaining football, pass the ball, move, take people on, dribble. You always had to entertain the crowd. So the football wasn't too different as in the teams I played for. So no, that wasn't a huge difference. The players I played with were still fantastic players, like the players I played with at Liverpool.
Okay. The football wasn't different between the two teams at the time, but was it different between at that time you playing and now?
In LaLiga, I don't know. I don't necessarily think so. I think if you go through the Real Madrid team now, they still want to play football the right way. Sergio Ramos has been there for many years, stretching back to, just after the time I left there. So he's been there a while. Benzema's been there, 10 years. So I think the style of football is very much the same. Luka Modric has been playing. Toni Kroos has been playing for 10, 15 years. So I don't think the style has changed that much. The pace will change, but I think when you play for Real Madrid, you always have to play entertaining football. You have to be successful, and they're still doing that now.
Because I feel that tactically now, football nowadays is far more a tactical game than in the past. And players like you're a flair player, you got balance, you can beat defenders, this or that, but it's very hard to see now. Would you like to be playing now, and you feel it probably suit you more, and you can play false nine, for example?
Top. Football is an easy game. It's 11 people onto 11 people. It's always been the same. Whether you play 3-4-5-2, 4-4-2, 3-4, it's 11 against 11. It doesn't change that much. It's not more tactical. I think teams, like to play out now from the back, from the goalkeepers and things like that. But you see, people still make mistakes. So in the end, it still comes down to who's got the best players, who can implement their style over the other style, and who can win the games. And normally it's the same teams who are winning it most of the time. So I don't think it changes that much. I know people like to talk about tactics and things, but in the end, it's 11 men against 11 men. And you have a personal battle with, I don't know, the left back or the right back, whatever you are playing on the pitch. And you have to win that battle. And if your team wins those personal battles more than the other team, you will probably win the game. And so it hasn't changed that much.
Okay, your answer seems very simple. Just
Yeah,
like when you play football, because you are a great player. That's why, Okay, I think I have all.
Football's been going for many, many years, Top. Before me, before you, it'll be there after me and after you. So it won't change that much. But the fact that La Liga's been going for 90 years and it's still successful and still the good teams are successful, I don't think it's changed that much.
Okay, thank you. By the way, I think tomorrow is your birthday. Happy birthday in advance.
Tomorrow is my birthday. Thank you, Top. It is.
Thank you.
Thank you, Top. Thank you, Top. Okay, well, thank you very much.